On August 15, 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio detected a signal so powerful and so unusual that the astronomer who found it circled it in red ink and wrote one word: wow. For nearly 50 years, nobody could explain it. Some thought it was proof of alien intelligence. In 2025, scientists finally traced it to its source, and the answer is stranger than aliens. The wow signal is perhaps the most famous unexplained event in the history of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. A burst of radio energy lasting just 72 seconds that matched exactly what scientists predicted an alien transmission would look like. For nearly 50 years, it has resisted every conventional explanation. No natural source, no satellite interference, no equipment error could account for it. Then, in 2025, a team of researchers proposed a new hypothesis. The signal may have been caused not by alien intelligence, but by something almost as extraordinary: a magnetar, one of the most violent objects in the known universe, briefly illuminating a cloud of interstellar hydrogen like a cosmic flashlight. On August 15, 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University was scanning the sky as part of a SETI survey, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The telescope was unmanned, its data recorded automatically on a printout of numbers. 3 days later, astronomer Jerry Amon was reviewing the printout when he noticed something extraordinary. A sequence of characters, 6EQUJ5, represented a signal so powerful it was 30 times louder than the background noise of deep space. It lasted exactly 72 seconds, which is precisely how long Big Ear would observe any fixed point in the sky as the Earth rotated. Eamon circled the sequence in red ink and wrote a single word in the margin: wow. The wow signal was remarkable for several reasons. It arrived on a frequency of 1420 megahertz, the emission frequency of neutral hydrogen, the most common element in the universe. Scientists had long theorized that if an intelligent civilization wanted to broadcast a signal that other beings would recognize as artificial, they would choose this frequency because any technologically advanced species would know about it. The signal was also narrowband. It occupied a very tight range of frequencies, which is characteristic of engineered transmissions and extremely rare in natural phenomena. It appeared to come from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, a region of sky with no known objects that could produce such a signal. In the decades following the detection, astronomers pointed dozens of telescopes at the same patch of sky. The signal never repeated, not once. Every attempt to find it again failed. Scientists ruled out satellites, aircraft, and ground-based radio interference. They ruled out known astronomical sources: pulsars, quasars, and masseurs, all produce signals with different characteristics. Some proposed that a comet passing through the region might have reflected or amplified a terrestrial signal, but detailed analysis showed this was unlikely. The wow signal became the most tantalizing piece of evidence in SETI history, strong enough to demand attention, but never confirmed, never repeated, and never explained. In 2025, a team of researchers proposed an explanation that does not require aliens, but is almost as astonishing. They suggested that the wow signal was caused by a magnetar, a type of neutron star with a magnetic field a quadrillion times stronger than Earth's. Magnetars occasionally release enormous bursts of radiation called giant flares. If such a flare passed through a cloud of cold interstellar hydrogen between the magnetar and Earth, it could have briefly stimulated the hydrogen atoms to emit radiation at exactly 1420 megahertz. The result would be a powerful, narrowband, non-repeating signal at precisely the frequency SETI scientists were listening for. A cosmic coincidence that perfectly mimicked an alien broadcast. The Magnetar Hypothesis is elegant, but it is not proven. It explains the frequency, the narrowband nature, and why the signal never repeated. Magnetar flares are rare and brief, and the geometry of flare, hydrogen cloud, and Earth would have to align perfectly. But no specific magnetar has been identified as the source. No remnant hydrogen cloud has been confirmed along the line of sight. The hypothesis is plausible, not conclusive. Some SETI researchers remain cautious, noting that the signal's characteristics are still consistent with an artificial origin. Until we detect a similar event in real time or identify the exact source, the WOW signal remains officially unexplained. The closest humanity has come to hearing something that might not be natural. Whether or not the WOW signal was produced by a magnetar, it changed the search for extraterrestrial intelligence forever. It proved that a real signal, whether natural or artificial, could appear once and never return, which means SETI cannot rely on repeat detection alone. Modern surveys now use arrays of telescopes that can observe the same patch of sky simultaneously from multiple locations, eliminating interference. The Breakthrough Listen project scans millions of stars across billions of frequencies. If the WOW signal happened today, we would have enough instruments to triangulate its source within minutes. The next time something unexpected arrives from the cosmos, we will be ready. The question is whether it will be a magnetar, a coincidence, or something we have not yet imagined.